Hey, this is Swagath, and this is my video confessional to workshop number 2. And I know this is a little late, considering that we did this back in October. But anyways, I'm just gonna go straight to it. Well, I actually got a lot more feedback. I got a lot more out of this workshop compared to the first one. Well, only because I guess from the first one, I didn't have as much material on paper. Like it was only my setup, and that's one factor. And the other is like I actually did made a lot of improvements uh, from this first one, and I included my interview. And well, right off the bat, I could tell that I got a lot of positive feedback from my interview, considering that I actually didn't know if I wanted to interview Dave. I thought in I would be in better shape if I interviewed like someone more professional, maybe like a reverend on campus or the campus ministry or whatever. But my my reasoning behind that was I actually wanted to get a college student's perspective other than my own. And a lot of people actually said that was like a good choice, um, just because it would maybe relate to like my point of view, like just having another kid who who actually has a different like perspective on religious faith and whatever. He's actually half Christian, half Jewish, and I thought it would be interesting just to interview him. And he actually gave me a lot of informative, he actually gave me a lot of things I could use for my paper. A lot of quotes. Uh, the one quote a lot of people had a problem with was when he actually like threw out stats in adulthood, 8 out of 10 who practice would at least believe somewhat in what they are doing. But I feel like only 5 out of 10 kids whose parents will bring them to observe would believe. And I just want to clarify this. Like, I didn't go looking too much into that quote. I could understand why people would have a problem with it because it kind of seems like he's giving his professional opinion or his own statistics that we should take as being like reputable and credible. And that doesn't really like that's not really what I was trying to get at him. I was just trying to get out his own his own kind of like feeling about how things are going on in society, like what he thinks about like the actual percentage of kids. Like I wasn't like like asking for like something that I could like back up on or something. If I wanted to, I would have gone to an encyclopedia or I would have took a poll or something like that. But other than that, a lot of people liked a lot of people gave me actual positive feedback about the how it all went down, how I transitioned from my. I wasn't exactly sure how to transition from my setup to my first interview, but a lot of people said that was okay. That was one thing I was kind of concerned about. Another thing was how I could actually like reflect upon like what a lot of people had a problem with was I didn't really give like my setup was so personal and everything, and then I kind of lost that in my first interview. I kind of lost that my own reflections on it, and that's one thing I could do better to like adjusting. I could like actually add another paragraph of how I can incorporate Dave's interview into um, my own situation, and that's what I plan on doing. And actually, like I said, I actually did get a lot out of that interview, and I'm thankful for that. Appreciate it.